Hello again. Well, today we start on the dreaded cylinder. This is a piece of 40mm by 20mm mild steel. I only know it as mild steel. I've got no numbers. It's hard metal. So I'm going to start on the cylinder. The requirements for the cylinder was actually 21, sorry, I'll get it right in a second, 20.5 millimeters maximum diameter, and that is to make a flange that separates the top half of the cylinder from the bottom half of the cylinder and allows it to rest or be fastened in the crank case. As I said, this is 20mm. It's 0.5 of a millimeter undersize, but I'm going to live with that. I have before on the other engine, so I'm not bothered about losing 0.25 of a millimeter each side. We've got to machine one side down to 18mm and the other side down to 17.5. So we'll make a start. And I'm starting with my forward jaw, but I think I'm going to put in my 20mm collet when I start boring. As if I'm not being boring enough as it is. Anyway, here we go. I'll just give that a bit of a nip. And I've already put a right-hand diamond tool in the tool holder. And we'll probably be switching it on in a second. I'm just going to face the front of this to start with. Touch off. I must make a carriage clamp soon. Must be one of my next jobs, because I work totally without one, and although I haven't had any problems so far, I'm bound to get some. Length, it's got to be machined down to 35mm. I'm going to call this end at the bottom. So we'll machine it down to size at the top. When we get there. Stuff seems to be machining quite well at the minute. I haven't got any harmonics. Oh, yes I have. Oh dear, dear. Yeah, I shouldn't have said it, should I? I'll try slowing it down and see what happens. Oh, we've got a face of some description. I'll just take the sharp corner off. Right, what I'll do now is take this out of the chuck, and I'm going to fit my collet chuck. Just to keep it, seeing as I might have a bit of run out in this forge, or the fact that I'm working slightly undersize will only be exaggerated by the jaw if it's running out, where I think my collet chuck is running without very much run out, so the contricity will be better. Oh, that's a big word. Anyway, I'll fetch you back when I've swapped the chucks. I don't know what I'm doing that for, because I've got a button here. Well, that was marvellous. I didn't press record, so I don't know where I got to the last time, and I've turned it round in the chuck, put it in the collet chuck, faced off the front. I've measured up 15mm, and now we've got to reduce the diameter of this from 20mm to 18mm, stopping at 15. So I'm just going to touch off. There, set my DRO, there, come out, put on a cut of 10, and off we go. You miss the mass of a big chuck with a collet chuck. I don't think it cuts quite as freely or as smoothly in the collet. No, that's rough as a bear bits. I'll just try one more cut. That takes us down to 1/2 mil off both sides. So it should be down to 19 now. It's still as rough as a bear's nether regions. Now we should have 1/2 mil to play with. Oh dear, 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 look at that. Looks like you've been filing it. I've got 4/10. So what I think I'm going to do, just for finish's sake, I'll just try a different kata, and we'll just pop this one in for a second. I think that's got a piece missing off the edge of it. Very difficult to see, but it's just feeling it. Anyway, let's see what happens here. We'll touch off again. Cutting. So whether it's any better or not, slightly better. I'll just get the part it's got to fit into, which is the crank case, and it's got to fit into the top of the crank case. Still 2/10 to go. Are we still recording? Yes. Just over 1/10. So about 3/10 under, so we can go one more of them. I still can't work out the markings on here. There's 40 indices and a full rotation is 1mm movement. So 20 mark on here is 1/2 millimeter, 10 is 1/4. Each one 0.25 of a millimeter. Now, since I adjusted the headstock on this, because it was, in my opinion, cocked that way. One thing it doesn't do now is when I've taken a cut and come out again, it doesn't take another cut. It doesn't leave a big mark on the material, so I imagine my adjustment must have worked, and hopefully it is not cutting a taper anymore. Still something to come off there. 10/100ths. I'll just put a file on there just to take the edge off. At a push that'd go, I think. Let's see what it mics up to. Ten hundredths over. It says. So we'll go one more division on this. My speedometer has died a death. Spindle speed readout. Dead. Oh dear. Just checking out and put a belly cut on. Well, it was working a second ago. Yeah, that's nice when it comes out. Now, woohoo! Fix something, I think. No, it needs a little tiny bit more. How much did we lose that time? We lost 5 thousandths, so we can do the same again. Sorry, 5/100ths of a millimeter. I'd like to buy the next one up, lathe. A, it's got a gearbox, you've got more speeds to control speed of the cut, and it's got a cross slide cut as well, powered. And seeing as how my RPM meter has given up the ghost, I reckon that's a good enough reason for buying a new one. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, that's it now. That's it now. Lovely. That's good. Well, it's good for me. Hundredths under. Hundredths. Three hundredths over a distance like that. It's not brilliant yet. Right, next job is going to be boring, so I'll set up for that and come back in a bit because I'm tired. Beep.